Alright, let's go explore this place and find out what secrets they have. Secrets. Now listen, the residents of this town are like one big family, and our familial bonds will see us through the age of chaos. The village chief is the one that taught us this. We found a thingy. Yeah, I keep forgetting that there's armor as well as weapons. I are the dumb.
What's wrong? You look troubled.
It's strange. This village seems rather prosperous.
And that's a problem?
The issue is why.
Their source of income.
Right. The land in this area is infertile and hardly fit for farming or hunting.
It's far from any major thoroughfare, and they have no local products to export.
Isn't that weird? You'd think a place like this would be the first to fall victim to famine.
There must be some explanation for all this.
Old ones. Aya Dagon, Aya Hydra, Aya Cthulhu. My dad says you can't trust people from the capital. He says they look down on us. But the chief says it's bad to think bad things about other people. Yes, you invite them in, lure them into a false sense of security, then sacrifice them to the old ones. Since Slinch took over as chief of the village, it's been totally transformed. He's made sure we've had enough food supplies, enough funding for the school. Thanks to him, we're all living happily today. There is something fishy about this, and we will destroy it and send you back into poverty where you belong, you filthy peasants.
Gadadin sure seems like a happy village.
Indeed, everyone here is so positive and active. They're all like family here.
But I still can't feel the blessing of the Seraphim.
True. The Guardian Seraph is missing. It seems that this place used to be rather barren. But it looks like the current chief was able to overcome these issues.
I can tell the people here respect him a whole lot.
I imagine they do. This would normally be such a desolate environment.
Yeah, not just anyone could pull that one off.
Rose? Is something the matter?
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I'll tell you more once I've had time to investigate.
Satan power. It's Mr. Satan's fault. He did it. He did it all. Ooh, treasure. Mine. By the way, do you guys have a shop? We had crop failures and bizarre incidents going on for heck knows how long. But everything's fine now. The young ones who went to the capital in order to make money are back, and the people whose health was deteriorating are well again. It's all thanks to the chief. We haven't studied the alphabet yet at school. I like math, though. It's super fun. Well, as long as they're not teaching you that Common Core shit.
What's wrong, Edna?
Nothing. Just thinking about how Mevo insulted me earlier.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, it looks like there's some kind of ruin in the back of the village, and it's a pretty darn old one to boot.
How old do you think?
It's probably from before the Dark Period. It might be even older than I am.
You don't mean from the Temperance of Avarost? If that's true, then this is an incredible find! Wait. Hey, Edna? How old are...
What?
Never mind.
Hey, something's blocked by a rock. I wonder if I'll finally get the fucking earth power. That would be nice. Earth power. Earth power. Is there anything to steal? I mean, any taxes to collect. I am the protagonist, therefore, personal property laws do not apply to me. Because I am the protagonist. All taxes shall be collected. Ooh, chickens. The cave at the edge of town? Yeah, we call it the Pure Land. It's only the village chief that's allowed inside. Town rules, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's not suspicious. You know the cave that can be seen at the bottom of the cliffs on the right-hand side? When you come out of the village? Yander Cave is its name. Well, there used to be bandits living in there. They managed to get rid of them when I was young, but it's awfully deep. I wonder if some of their loot might still be stashed away somewhere. If only I were a bit younger and more adventurous. Already been down there. Stuff is... ooh, drugs.
There's a ruin!
Ruh-roh.
You think they came here to apprehend the chief?
They'd better not. Without our chief, Gododin is doomed.
There's no cause for worry yet. As long as they stay out of the Pure Land, we'll be all right.
Malevolence!
Let's go.
It's Satan-y powers.
There was malevolence coming from the chief. Why?
I bet we'll find the answer inside that ruin.
Yeah.
Damn it, Dezel, where'd you go?
A destroyed entrance, huh?
I didn't get to talk to Dezel.
Well, that looks hopeless.
Oh, does it now?
Edna, you can use your powers!
Give it a try.
I certainly might. If you were to ask like so. Lady Edna, please do something about these rocks.
This is no time to be joking around.
Mikleo can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can he?
Oh, are you still hung up on that?
Come on, spit it out. Lady Edna, I beg you to move these rocks, which I, the pitiful Meebo, cannot.
Hey, that's longer.
Well, I charge interest.
Edna, I think that's enough teasing for now.
We need you to do something about these rocks, Edna. Please help us.
I didn't mean you.
Maybe not. But I'm as guilty as anyone here of taking you and your powers for granted. Even though I've seen malevolence born from that very mentality. Gratitude is vital in all actions. Whether you're worshipping the Seraphim, or simply journeying with friends.
Seriously, it's fine. I'll give you my ability, the giant's strength.
FYI, Saray doesn't get jokes.
Nice. I'll try breaking down these rocks that the meek and pitiful Meebo couldn't.
Not you too!
He really doesn't get jokes.
Press down to cast giant strength and destroy certain type of huge objects. By striking the enemy weak against Earth, then you can battle with advantage. Blah, 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 blah. Well, first things first, since some people are, you know, oh, I don't know, eating all my health items. I actually have two of those daggers? God! They did it again. Oh, here, blast gauge goes up? That one's better. I think it's time to fuse up some shock wards. So, oh hey, the turtles. Well then.
What mighty power!
What?
Oh,
So now we can punch things in the dick.
What is this place? Some sort of warehouse?
You got that right. For the stuff that's quickly becoming all the rage amongst the nobility these days.
Drugs?
Elixir?
It's fake. But my body feels oddly warm.
That's because it's packed with energy drink garbage. Did I mention this stuff is highly addictive?
make one sale and we'll race back for more. Pretty devious.
It is the drugs.
So, is this stuff being sold officially under the authority of the church?
The certificate carries the authentic stamp of the Church of Rollins, but it looks like the sales profits are all going to this village.
So that's what you meant about tracking the flow of money.
If there's someone in Gadadin who can create an official certificate...
It has to be the missing Pope!
That explains the village's mystery funds.
And the malevolence from the chief.
So they're either conspirators or
the chief is the Pope.
You! What are you doing in here?
That has to be...
Ah, crap.
Could it really be?
The chief?
Get on!
How are Saray's capabilities as a shepherd?
Well, I think he's quite talented.
I think you're kind
It's not the chief?
So you are here to capture the chief. I knew it!
Kill him.
I'll die before I allow that.
Good.
Enough! What is the meaning of this?
Kill him too.
Are you Pope Macedra?
I see you've done your homework.
Hyper murder. Activate.
What would drive you to do such a thing?
I would ask the same.
Giant strength
I
dick
never
punch.
desired the title of Pope. So then, why must I continue to perform its functions? I originally joined the Holy Order in order to give a small blessing, a glimmer of hope, to my family and those around me. But that is all.
But there are so many who cherish you. Sergei and the rest of the knights, and...
I know that! That's why I worked so hard. I did all I could. I toiled for years and years, with no self-regard, for the sake of everyone. And then... I took a look around me, and there was no trace of my family left behind. They had scorned me as a man with no regard for his household. What was it all for? What fruits had I to show for my endless labors?
Nothing.
Were you involved with the war against Highland?
I abandoned everything. The war, my country, even my people. At that point, I was beyond all caring. I fled into the forest to meet my death, but these folks rescued me. The good and gentle people of Gododin asked nothing of me, content merely to treat me as if I were one of their own family.
And so naturally he wanted to give something back to the village.
Even if it meant dealing fake elixir.
I care for neither the Empire nor the Church. Call me a coward if you like, but now I live for the sake of... my family, the villagers.
Your family?
I can sympathize with him for sure, but nevertheless, we need to bring him back.
We can't get the spiritual powers without deciphering the inscription. And the Cardinal is too much to handle for the knights alone.
But, on the other hand, without the protection and leadership of the chief, what will become of Gododin?
The same could be said for Pendrago. You see the problem?
It was him running away that caused this mess. Why should he get a free pass?
There's gotta be a way around this. Maybe he could crack the code for us and head right back here?
But you know what the knights in the church are like right now.
You think they just let him walk away?
Chief!
Are you okay?
Give me the No, I want to loot the drug cave. Mighty Dick Punch! Please, you must let the chief go. I'll take the rap for selling fake elixir. If the chief is irresponsible, what does that say about those who push their responsibilities onto him, Whatever else might you say about him, he risked his life to save our Gododin. Don't care. It's not fun when the chief's feeling sick. None of the other grown-ups are any good at teaching us school stuff. Everyone knows what kind of man the chief is. If they're really here to take him, it'll be over our dead bodies. Trust me, I can oblige. And I will also steal your food. During the creation process, the elixir produces a strong poison. I think that's what must have caused the chief's sudden ailment. He kept on brewing the elixir for us, knowing full well the risk it posed to him. See, now, if you would have watched Breaking Bad, you would have known how to fucking make meth right. I'm gonna study hard so I can take over for the chief someday. See? Look, we got fucking Pinkman right here.
There's no cause for alarm. My need here is finished.
Everyone, please calm yourselves.
Otherwise, he'll punch you in the dick.
Worry not. We are safe. The man standing before you is the real shepherd. Shepherd, there's something I dearly hope you will understand. The villagers bear none of the blame here. This was all my doing.
I just wanted to know the truth. That's all. So I'm leaving, as of now. Is that okay?
Cypher.
I'm not sure. But what I do know is that you seem to trust this fellow. And that's enough for me.
Rose.
Some things in the world come down to more than just black and white.
There was malevolence growling in my
I am sure
headphones.
Sergei and the Knights will understand as well.
But the real issue is, how are we going to get through the Cardinal's domain?
Yeah, that. I wonder if we can crack it.
The inscription's code?
What, ourselves?
It's not that crazy, is it? It's a man-made puzzle after all. Might even be fun.
That may be, but we better at least ask the sky for a hint or two.
Shepard, if you don't mind, please follow me.
It's a trap. Or is it a dungeon? It's a trap dungeon.
Looks like there's something nearby. It looks like something was dug up here.
This red stone, maybe?
Vermilion ore, you mean?
Come again? It's a rare type of mineral. It's a crystallization of nutrients in the earth, often used as medicine. But
I've read about this stuff. Some of its elements are highly toxic, so it can be tricky to handle.
Right. This is what they're using to make the fake elixir.
So it's literally crystal meth. Homegrown crystal meth. Oh, hey.
What is this?
The Shepherd is granted 4 powers: earth, water, fire, and wind. They are the blade that shall cleave the Lord of Calamity. Scattered across this land are the shrines of trials. They too are of earth, water, fire, and wind. Tests they are of power and spirit. The power is brought forth in the spirit, and the spirit captures the power. With balance may malevolence be purified. With imbalance does the body smolder and burn. Test thyself, Shepherd, and brandish thy might. Rise to the challenge, and stake thy will on the outcome.
The sacred inscription.
He had it memorized?
Not bad. Even if it's still gibberish.
What he means is...
We can obtain 4 different powers in 4 different places, and for each one you have to pass a trial, I think.
what he said.
Got it. So we just have to find those places.
Yeah. Or... don't tell me this is one of them.
Indeed it is, Shepherd. This is Igraine, the Shrine of the Trial of Fire.
May we enter? Funny time to start asking permission, I guess.
The Shrine of the Trial is rife with danger. I cannot guarantee your survival. Will you still go?
Of course, hidden powers in a secret shrine? I'm there.
My hair is clipping
Then
into
go
my head.
forth, young shepherd, and face your trial. This place exists for you.
Well then.
Giant strength, huh? I hate to admit it, but Earth Seraphim sure are powerful. Edna?
Ouch! After using giant strength, my body gets all kinds of sore. Can you just try not to touch me?
Oh, sorry.
As you can see, I have a slender build, so by nature, I can't really hold anything heavier than an umbrella. I'm the most ladylike lady that ever ladied, you know.
Well, whatever. But it does make sense that using such great power has a trade-off somewhere.
Just don't tell Saray about it. I don't want him to get all worried about me.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
And just so we're clear, it doesn't mean that it's okay to touch me whenever I'm not using my powers. Got it?
Yeah, I know.
Okay then. So, it seems that the crew's back, and the house has been repopulated. Boy. So, that's all the time I have this morning. Yeah, I'm actually recording during daylight hours. Fuck. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Adios.